Next up, Taylor Swift. Let's do some math. We talked about this a little bit earlier. But now that our man Travis is headed to the Super Bowl in Nevada, fans online losing their minds trying to figure out the math of how she's going to be able to get from that.
Tonight, the right going all in on a baseless conspiracy theory that claims Taylor Swift's relationship with Travis Kelce and the Super Bowl are all rigged to help Joe Biden win the election.
Is a psyop to get you to support Joe Biden, I guess.
And there was also some mic activity that was picked up where they said, I love you to each other. And of course, you know, all of the Swifties probably just threw up their little imaginary hearts in the air. But in addition to that, the big question is, will Taylor make it to the Super Bowl? Here's the tough part. She has her fourth show out of a string of shows in Tokyo. And Tokyo's distance from the United States is about 17 hours time-wise, right? And it takes about 12 hours to fly. So she's not flying, you know, commercial. She's flying private. So hopefully she can make it back in time to catch the show. But it's going to be cutting it close. Hopefully there's no storms, no delays and whatnot. And she could be there to either, like, you know, support her man or jinx everything.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens if she can make it.
One Kansas City business was paying extra attention to her outfit.
Specifically, her hat.
How my beanie ended up on Taylor Swift.
Catherine Cacho put the shipment together, documenting it on TikTok.
When I heard that it could have been her ordering it, I was like, I kind of want to make something to put in there because I am a fan.
So she hand crocheted a beanie, personalized with the number 87, and stuck it in the order on the off chance it would reach her.
I didn't think she would ever see it, to be honest.
The last 2 weekends, Swift and some of her friends have been wearing sweatshirts from the store. For Sunday's game against the Patriots, the superstar sported something new.
And I was like, there's no way this could be the one that I made. It did end up being the beanie. I kind of blacked out. I don't really remember what happened.
This is what I think is going to happen. There's going to be like some type of proposal after the Super Bowl is rigged for the Chiefs, and then the two of these people reach like crazy levels of absolute fame, and then they use that in order to try and save Joe Biden.
Have you heard this before? Taylor Swift is a psyop to get you to support Joe Biden, I guess, because she did endorse him in 2020. And they're just waiting for the right moment to reprogram America to support the Biden agenda.
Right. So the idea being that the combined fame and attention that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are getting is going to...
is fake. Because it was
right. It's
arranged
designed to be a kind of a supernova of attention that they can then use to pivot to an endorsement of Joe Biden. Now, apparently, this is not something that's completely disattenuated from the Biden White House. The New York Times reported that Gavin Newsom, a top Biden surrogate, all but begged Ms. Swift to become more involved in Mr. Biden's campaign when he spoke to reporters after a Republican primary debate in September. He said then, quote, Taylor Swift stands tall and unique. What she was able to accomplish just in getting young people activated to consider that they have a voice and they should have a choice in the next election, I think is profoundly powerful. And apparently, the strategy that says Taylor Swift can use her 279 million Instagram followers to reach a broad young audience is so chatted about that social media people applying to social media positions at the White House have been asked not to bring up the Taylor Swift strategy because they've heard it so many times. Everyone who's applying for jobs is basically saying, hire me because I have this idea about Taylor Swift.
So one of the people going in on the psyop argument, Vivek Ramaswamy tweeted, I wonder who's going to win the Super Bowl next month, and I wonder if there's a major presidential endorsement coming from an artificially, culturally propped up couple this fall. Just some wild speculation over here. Let's see how it ages over the next 8 months. So yeah. I guess the winner of the Super Bowl has already been determined.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is really silly.
It's very silly.
The Chiefs have been winners. They already won the Super Bowl.
Well, it's a long. They had to set that up earlier to make it seem plausible this time.
It's not conspiratorial to pick a team that's likely to do well because it has historically in recent history done very well. And I was saying this to a football watching friend of mine. This is ridiculous. The Kelces are extremely popular on their own. The brother who plays for the Eagles, they have a podcast.